Hey, what's going on, everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today it looks like we have a leak that could lead to perhaps a new DLC or a new expansion, maybe just a new little mini DLC. I don't know just yet, but we're going to talk about it in today's video. If you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate you. And yeah, huge shout out to Brooke 3-star over on Discord for first reporting on this, and content creator Hot Coco Collective here on YouTube for being the first to report on this as well. Without you guys, a lot of us probably would not have caught on to this. So huge shout out. Be sure to check out Hot Coco's channel down in the description. And I'm sorry I'm a little bit late on this. I am actually away, so if I sound different, I'm actually on my laptop. And hopefully the other creators got you covered with the news, but we're going to go ahead and talk about it as well. So it looks like one of the trading cards for Dreamlight Valley over on Steam got leaked with a new name. Now, trading cards are something that is on Steam, which is a PC platform that hosts, games and things like that. So those trading cards, which there really isn't any for Dreamlight Valley, but there was one that popped up for this game. I've collected a lot from a bunch of other games. And the interesting thing about this is it popped up with this name right here, Wishblossom Ranch. Now, it does have the Storybook Veil placeholder card and also the exact same description, but this name is very interesting, and this has a lot of us wondering if this is some form of new DLC, or it could possibly be just a card as well. Personally, I think this is leading to some sort of DLC, whether it's a major DLC, maybe some mini one. It is definitely official, and I firmly 100% believe Brooke 3-star that they did encounter this through their game, through their Steam platform. So I don't believe this is a fake or anything like that. I've also had some other people send to me screenshots of it happening to them as well. So this is without a doubt 100% official from Gameloft, right? So now that we know this is official, we know this name, this title is official, Wishblossom Ranch. And I'm hyped now. And please keep in mind, all of this is speculation. Even the name itself, while officially it was from Gameloft and they did slip up, it still could be something that never comes to the game. Like, they haven't officially came out and made tweets or posts or anything like that. So huge disclaimer, this entire video and everything is all speculation. We're just going based off of what we have so far. As you guys know, we did have a end teaser for Storybook Veil, which showed Maximus coming up to this wanted poster, and that led us all to believe we were getting a new animal-based DLC. And now, well, look at it. Look at the name. We have an animal-based expansion name right here. The name is also very fitting. It's a Wishblossom Ranch. We had a Storybook Veil. I mean, they always have a magical name in the front, something whimsy, something mystical, and then an actual place. So Veil, Ranch, and that seems to be the way they're doing DLCs going forward. Now, whether or not this is a major DLC, that I'm not sure just yet. As you guys know, for the past couple months, I've been speculating that they are shaking up DLCs. We are on year 3. They want to mix things up. So this could be a miniature DLC. It could be just part of one DLC packs. Maybe they're going to release multiple different themed packs throughout the next year or so. Maybe it's a pack to actually add certain animals into the valley that you can use on any of your valleys. You know, a Rift in Time you can have in Dreamlight Valley or Storybook Vale. They could add mounts like Maximus, and maybe they'll add, Pluto for whatever reason. Or what was Goofy's girlfriend? Didn't Goofy have a cow girlfriend or something like that? Clarabelle, maybe they could add her into the game as well. But at the same time, I do think it could lead to a major DLC. Now, if it does, let's go ahead and talk about this. So if we're talking about the setting, the biome, I'm thinking maybe it could be a lush ranch themed biome with big open fields. That would be the major main one. And then they could also have orchards. And then what if they had another biome that was specifically for very whimsy, very magical flowers? I could already see there being a wish blossom tree that we have to nurture and kind of level up, and it gives you rewards, something you have to take care of and bloom. That could be the core of the story. And then we have mounts. We've been wanting mounts for a long time, so we could have horse companions that we could take care of. Maybe we can ride them around in just this valley or this specific new DLC. I don't know if we could take them to the other maps it would be cool. And we already have, where you can ride around on the magic carpet. You can go ahead and glide around on a surfboard. Like they could do that, bring actual mounts to the game. But what if we could do it over there and be faster and like level them up, and they bring just a full Animal Ranch vibes on this DLC? So we could have like chickens and cows, goats, all kinds of different magical Disney critters. They could just have, they could participate too. They could get resources for us, and we could all restore this Wishblossom Ranch together. Maybe we have to like rebuild it. We could get an upgraded garden system. The gardening in the game is kind of meh, so if we had some more advanced types that were more rewarding, that would be awesome. They could add Maximus. We could also get Jessie and Bullseye from Toy Story. I mean, they are literally classic ranch style characters. Winnie the Pooh, they could fit in there too. They're tied into like nature and flowers and just cozy spaces. And then what about a villain if it is a major DLC? They could have Cruella in there. Maybe Snow White actually came, took all of the animals during the forgetting and actually brought them to this location, and then maybe Cruella is there and she's causing some trouble. I mean, there's just so many different ways you could go about this. So I'm trying to think of like the new royal tool. What would that be? What if Jessie actually is in this DLC, and she gives us like a magical lasso that we have to go around collecting different types of animals or items, and we have to like actually bring them together, kind of like the snippets. We had to go around catching them. Maybe we have to go catch some different types of animals and collect them and then bring them back. Maybe Cruella did come across this island while Snow White was like keeping this as like an animal sanctuary, and then they started scattering and hiding, and we have to go out and find them. So I'm just saying that would be a pretty incredible DLC. But those are just my first guesses. Please let me know any of your thoughts down below. Again, this could be absolutely nothing. It could even just be a house. It could just be like an achievement or something that they are pushing. They're definitely getting ready to give us the major reveal, right? So we're not going to have to wait too much longer, and we could all end up looking back at this video and being like, wow, we were way off. So you just never know, but it's really exciting. I mean, they had to have that name in there, that code name, that placeholder name in here for some reason. They could have potentially leaked it themselves. I mean, I've seen a lot of game companies do this a lot. Most of the time when you see like actual leaks for major upcoming things, this is from the actual company. I mean, shoot, even Call of Duty does this every single year. They're always leaking stuff just to build some hype, get it trending, get a lot of, these videos, get a lot of things going out there on Twitter and stuff. It builds hype, and then boom, they start releasing something. So I expect maybe the end of October or early November, we could get that showcase that's going to reveal, the upcoming DLC, or at least the next year of paid content and how they're going to go about it. There is without it, like, there's no doubt that they're going to do some sort of paid format. Like, they have to keep the game running. It's a live service game. They're definitely going to do that. But this seems, everything seems to be pointing in a direction of like animals. And I know the community has been asking for animals, animal characters, especially Pluto. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Pluto would arrive in this DLC, but I could definitely see it. Or maybe this DLC, again, it's not another major island. It could just be building upon Storybook Vale or Eternity Isle. They could be building upon those DLCs, and this is an additional pack you can pay for that gives us more story, more content, and maybe just one new biome. So maybe Wishblossom Ranch isn't a full island. Maybe it's just one new specific biome. So that's my thoughts. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I love to read through all your comments and speculation. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.